This segment is sponsored by BitcoinBling.com.
All right, we're here with the man, the myth, the legend, the one and the only Eduardo Sanchez. What's up, Eduardo?
Nothing, man. Just hanging out.
Now, you're about pretty much the same height as Bigfoot. Is it possible you were Bigfoot?
Yes, I have a lot in common with the Bigfoot. So I'm definitely the right man to make a movie about him. So.
Well, we're really excited to have this film screen as part of the Frederick Film Festival. What can your fans expect out of this film, especially fans of Blair Witch Project and your other work?
It's a found footage movie like Blair Witch. It's the first found footage feature that I've done since Blair Witch, and it's a fun movie. You're gonna see the creature, you're gonna get your fill of Bigfoot for sure, and it's an kind of action-packed, very fun and exciting kind of film, and it won an audience award at South by Southwest.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's it's the first movie I've done since Blair Witch that has won an audience award. So it's good. It's a real crowd pleaser. So.
Yeah, and found footage. I like that genre. I guess you've kind of paved the way with Blair Witch Project, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely popularized it with Blair Witch, and then all these other people came out after us. But yeah, it's
Paranormal Activity. And
and Cloverfield and all those stuff. But yeah, it's cool. It's we did it because it was the only way we could do it. We didn't have any money, and we thought it would be the best thing for for shooting Blair Witch, and it became kind of this crazy thing that we didn't expect that was going to happen. So we're real grateful about it.
Tell us a little bit about the cast in this film.
We cast out of Austin, Texas. The Bigfoot is played by Brian Steele, who's like the #1 kind of creature guy. He's like my height, but like in really good shape, and he does all like whenever you see like a really big creature in a movie, chances are it's Brian Steele. So he came in and kind of we built a suit around him. And he's just this incredible physical actor that kind of just took over the Bigfoot personality and kind of made it his own, So, and then we cast 5 people out of Austin, a lot of just talented young actors, and most of them are in LA now, trying to get out there, and they've had success here and there. But I expect big things from this cast.
Well, can we ask you, what is your personal belief on Bigfoot itself? Do you believe that Bigfoot exists?
When I was a kid, I completely believed it. I mean, it freaked me out. I thought it was going to come in through the window. When I was taking a shower, I would I would wash my face really fast because I thought it was like Bigfoot was going to be staring at me through the window. But now it's like, it's just, it's hard to believe that we haven't found anything, any proof.
I know, right?
But I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that we find something. And I think that, if there's any truth to it, then I think they would be like in a really isolated area, like, Eastern Russia or somewhere like in Asia where like there's literally hundreds of, hundreds of thousands of square miles of like nobody, nobody's around. I think they would have to be there, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we'll find something, and at least it'd be cool to find like a skeleton or like a body. I mean, it'd be an amazing discovery, and for all us Bigfoot fans, it'd be like Jesus, second coming,
Like Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, it's like a religion, and we love Bigfoot, and and the thing I'm really proud about this movie is that, to me, Bigfoot is like, half animal and half human. And for me, it was very important to to give Bigfoot a character. Like he's a personality. He's not just a killing machine. And you find out in the movie why he's doing these things. And so there's a human element to the creature that I really love. And I think that's the thing I'm most proud of is that I think I did the right kind of Bigfoot movie. Like a lot of Bigfoot fans, they get kind of sick of like the Bigfoot just coming out and killing people and whatever for no reason. And I
like the Harry and the Hendersons type Bigfoot.
Yeah, they don't even mention Harry and the Hendersons in front of like Bigfoot.
Real throwback.
I went to a Bigfoot convention and I didn't realize how much animosity they had toward Harry and the Hendersons. But so there's that, and then so for me it was like my thing was like trying to bring Bigfoot to life in a way that was respectful to the creature that I love, So, and I think I did it.
Let's talk about some of your other projects. From Dusk Till Dawn, I'm reading. Wow, the TV series on Netflix starring Wilmer Valderrama, Busey, Jake Busey, and Don Johnson, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I went down there and I directed an episode, and Robert treated me really well, and the crew treated me really well, and I shot Exist in Austin. So it was kind of going back. There was a couple people that I worked on Exist that were working on the show, and it was fun. It was like,
you don't have to go too far.
No, it was like my second film home, and I love Austin, and I think I'm going to go back to season 2 and direct a couple episodes. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, that's fantastic! Can't wait to see that. And let's talk about Intruders, another really cool project.
Yeah.
Mira Sorvino, Oscar-winning actress attached to this. Tell us a little bit about this show.
It's a show with John Sim and James Frain and Mira Sorvino, and it's a weird premise. It's kind of about reincarnation. You just got to see it to get into it. But it's a really cool show. It was written by Glenn Morgan, who is one of the executive producers and one of the writers on X-Files, and it has that creepy vibe. But it's not really a horror show. It's more of a thriller. And the performances are great, and I directed the first 4 episodes, and I hope it's a big success. I think it's gonna turn a lot of people on. I mean, it's a cool show. It's a really cool show.
When is the premiere date for that?
It comes on August 23rd at 10 p.m. on BBC America.
BBC America, looking forward to that. And I got to ask your thoughts about this. Lovely Molly, great film. What was your thoughts initially when you heard about the tragedy of Johnny Lewis?
It's just really sad. I mean, I knew he was unstable. He had been having problems. He had been having some mental issues.
Even on set of Lovely Molly?
No, not really on set, but afterwards, like we were in the Toronto premiere, and there were some weird things. But he's such a good guy, and just such a talented actor, and it was really sad what happened, and it was just tragic, and a lot of people were saying, well, he was on drugs or whatever, but no, it was, he was ill and he didn't get the right treatment, and unfortunately, it happened, and it was a tragic loss for everybody.
He's still a phenomenal actor nonetheless.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, his work in Lovely Molly is amazing, and anything he touched was great. So it was a big loss for the business and for his fans for sure.
Wow, Eduardo Sanchez, guys. The man behind this great film Exists, the Frederick Film Festival. We're looking so forward to it. And you know what's really cool? You keep it real. You keep it in Maryland. You didn't relocate like a lot of other hotshots do.
I try to keep it real, man. My wife kind of cuts me down to size whenever I get too tall, too high, So yeah, absolutely.
We're looking forward to this screening, guys. Eduardo Sanchez.
Next to me is Jamie Nash. She is a screenwriter for Exist. Tell me about some of the inspiration for the film.
We've been trying to make a Bigfoot movie, Ed Sanchez and I, for a long time. Him even longer than me. He loved In Search Of and things like that. So we actually had a prior Bigfoot script that was really popular and did really well in Hollywood and stuff, but it never got made because it was just too expensive. So we finally decided we have to make this Bigfoot movie. So we came up with a cheaper one basically, and that's what this is. Not a cheap movie by any standard, but cheaper than the huge expensive one we were going to make.
Not an $80 million budget.
Not at all.
And how did you and Ed get involved working together, and how is it working with him?
It's great. It's great working with him. We started way back, I guess, in about 2004 on a UFO movie called Probed that became Altered. See, here he is. That's it. And now, once he's gone, I can tell you the secret truth.
I think he's gone.
Okay, now I can tell you all the real secrets. Exactly. No, we started on a movie called Altered, and that movie actually, I sent that script out to LA, and it ended up back here with him, and it turned out he lived 30 minutes from my house. I'm in Ellicott City, Maryland, and he's in Frederick, and it just was sort of coincidental that it ended up in his hands, and we lived right down the street from each other. So once we figured that out, we kept doing more stuff together.
So, is Sasquatch real? Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I'll say yes. No, I'm skeptical, but I choose to want to believe.
Okay, great.
It's a very political answer, right? Very political.
So what would you do if you were faced with Bigfoot? Run, take a selfie, scream.
I think if I was faced with Bigfoot, I would have to. I would definitely get him on camera because then I could retire. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be great. No, I don't think I'd run. I think well, it depends what he was doing. If he was like chasing me and clawing and stuff, then maybe I'd run. But otherwise, I'd hang with him.
Now, what are you hoping that moviegoers are going to get out of watching Exist?
Yeah, well, Exists, we really made Exists, unlike some of our other films, we really focused on just pure fun. We just want it to be fun. You know, we want him to be scared, we want him to laugh, we want him to enjoy it, and then just get out of there in 85 minutes and be laughing on their way to their cars. So we're hoping that it's just a fun movie, has a lot of action, has a lot of scares. I think it'll be an audience pleaser. So
2 words that describe this movie. Not Bigfoot and not scared.
Ticks. I'm sure Bigfoot has a lot of ticks. Hairy, you know. That's what, hairy fun. That sounds dirty.
It's like Harry and the Hendersons.
Harry and the Hendersons, that's hairy fun, I guess. I don't know. That'll be the new tagline. It won't. It definitely won't.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This segment is sponsored by BitcoinBling.com.
Hi, I'm Ed Sanchez, the director of Blair Witch Project, and my new Bigfoot movie Exists, and you're watching Click on This.
I had too many words lined up. I'm Jamie Nash, screenwriter of Exists, and you're watching Click on This.